Hi everyone, so big news about Tony Argent.
I was proud of my brother. He could have a fight round this area, my brother. Really could. If you turn it that way and all, Danny, you know LYLE Park.
So that little clip there is footage from a mini documentary which is going to be accompanying Tony's upcoming book, which is currently in development. And there's also talk of a possible movie in the future as well about Tony's life. So whilst doing the book, the crew went back to Canning Town, Custom House and West Ham, and they filmed little snippets of Tony revisiting his old haunts. So big thanks to Dan, who's in charge of the book, and he was doing the filming. And a little part of the book, which I'll give you a little teaser for, is the tree in which you see Tony standing there was a very important part of Tony's life. So this is LYLE Park in Silvertown, and back when he was young, Tony Argent used to collect birds' eggs as a young boy. And one time he got caught taking birds' eggs from that very tree, and along came a local bobby on the beat. Now Tony didn't say a lot because he actually had the birds' eggs in his mouth, but the police officer slapped both sides of Tony's mouth, obviously breaking all the eggs into Tony's mouth. And the man who ran the parks was there also, and he slapped Tony as well, round the face. And Tony said that this was an instrumental turning point, being that his hobby, which he loved to do, was hindered, and that he was assaulted for doing something that he liked. And he says that he felt they were bullies, and that started something in him, something that's never gone away, and that's his hatred of bullies, which is something I have as well, because I experienced similar things when I was young, being bullied and being attacked by police when I was 16, which gave me that aggression towards police. Now they followed Tony around, they went to houses, and people were coming out of houses remembering Tony from back in the day. They were going back in, bringing all the families out, and a big crowd had gathered on the streets, all wanting to come and say hello to Tony, almost like a returning hero. So at the moment, Tony's actually still in prison. He's been moved, but he's still in prison. He's got no further action on the charges that were against him, so that's been NFA'd. So he's just waiting now to be released. But also, I've got an exclusive coming up, because Tony's going to join me from prison and we're going to do a live chat. And Tony's actually asked if any of the people out there, my subscribers or people watching, would leave any questions you've got for Tony. Leave them in the comments section of this video, and I'll get them all written down, and I'll ask Tony whilst we're on the live chat. And when you come on the live chat, you can ask questions as well. He said ask him anything, even the hard questions. He won't shy away from anything, but please don't ask any questions about the current legal situation that he's in, because he can't talk about obviously what's going on at the moment. And also, if you're enjoying the video, please hit the thumbs up, please like it, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and please share the video as well. I really appreciate that. So Tony's also got a website, and I'll put a link in the description to the website. There's merchandise on there, there's all stories of Tony's life. There'll be a link to the book when the book comes out, and there's a GoFundMe on there, so please check it out. Yeah, link in the description. And coincidentally, the same day that Tony called me, Ricky Grover called me. So I missed his call, but I called Ricky back, had a chat with Ricky, and Ricky has been telling me, because he's up in Scotland, then he's up in Wales, he's been telling me that people keep coming up to Ricky saying they love the interview that we did. So if you haven't seen the interview with me and Ricky Grover, I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. Yeah, he said people are saying they loved it, and what we're going to do is we're going to do another one. So either I'll go and see Ricky in Wales, or when he's coming down to London, he'll pop and see me on the way back. So we'll do another interview, maybe even another bit of sparring. But yeah, it was brilliant. I look forward to seeing Ricky again. I know you will. And I just wanted to talk about Mike Perry. Obviously Mike Perry fought last night, and respect to both men. That was one hell of a fight, and Mike Perry proving once again he is absolutely granite. He's granite. Some of the shots they took, some of the shots they both took were amazing. They showed pure heart, the pair of them, pure heart, toughness, and Perry is just the ultimate tough guy. He really is. I mean, look at the way he walks through punches, clean shots, full power shots, right on the chin. And he comes through, keeps coming. He's like the Terminator. But yeah, full respect to both men. Yeah, that's the bare knuckle fighting that I'm going to talk about anyway. But yeah, I hope you're all well. Let me know how you're all doing in the comments section, please. I've got good energy at the moment. I'm feeling very energized. I'm doing a 5-day fast, But if I can do 5, I might try for 6 days. I've done 3 days at the moment. 3 days no food. Yeah, I'm feeling really good. Amazing mental clarity. Brain fog's cleared. My brain fog was a big problem because I was struggling to get the creativity to do my YouTube videos, but that seems to be back. I'm thinking clearly, sharply. The amazing thing about these fasts, if you don't know, is when you don't have any food in your stomach for a few days, your body starts to eat away at the dead cells, and it destroys any toxic cells, any dead cells, even cancerous cells or potentially cancerous cells. It eats them away, and it obviously eats away your fat stores as well. So the benefits are amazing. Last time I did it, even my eyesight improved, which was unbelievable. So yeah, I'm going to try for it today. I was going to walk around here. I'll try and see if I can do 5 days. I'll do 5 days. I might even try for 6 days, and who knows, if I can do 6, I might even do 7, but that'll probably be the limit. I think 7 if I can, but 5 is the goal anyway. I'm just round the back of the church because it was a bit windy, so I've come around the back of the church. I sometimes come and sit down here anyway to get a bit of peace and quiet. The bridge I normally film at is right over there in the distance, if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I always come and sit in this church, sit down in the back, get a bit of peace and quiet, and just relax. And yeah, and I used to do all my videos down there, but on a day like this it's far too windy, so you wouldn't be able to hear me. But yeah, let me know how you're all doing in the comment section, please, and I'll try and reply to everything. Now that my mind's sharp again, I'll be on the ball, hopefully. It's just when I get off the fast in a few days time, I'm going to really stick to a proper diet. Come off it with bone broth, maybe a little bit of salmon, a little bit of egg, no carbohydrates, no bread, no sugar. Keep that fat burning ketosis going. So when I actually break the fast, I'm going to break it with bone broth, something like half an avocado, eggs, poached eggs, maybe a tiny bit of salmon, just to ease into healthy food again. No carbohydrate, no sugar, no bread, nothing unhealthy. Ease back in with good food, so that I keep that fat burning going and keep that healthiness, keep the weight loss coming off, because I've already lost 7 pounds in 3 days, half a stone in 3 days. So yeah, anyway, all the best everyone. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, please like, please share, and please comment. All the best everyone. Yeah, take care. Well, you knew a lot of the faces. You knew Builder Bomb and Lenny McLean, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to train with Lenny McLean. We used to go over to a place called Slim Jim's, of all places. I don't know why we went there. It was both fat as pigs. Lenny was a larger than life character. How are you, son? You all right? You know, he's like one of them. And it was a sort of bodybuilder's gym. Load of them geezers walking about with big muscles and all that.
Yeah.
And he used to have a little format where he'd come in, Lenny, he'd have a mug of tea, jacket potato, big jacket. He always had to be the biggest one. I think the geezer used to shit himself. I mean, I don't know where he used to get these potatoes. He must have grew them special. The biggest potatoes I've ever seen. He'd have a big jacket potato, mug of tea, and a roll up, and then train. And what we used to do is go on the heavy bag for about an hour, him on one side, me on the other. And he was just a really funny character, you know. He was just
yeah, I heard he was very funny in that, and
very funny, and
intimidating man when he kicked off.
Oh, out of all the people, I suppose he was the most intimidating
that you've seen.
His presence was very intimidating.
The look of him, he looked like granite.
But again, on his own, in the right company where he felt comfortable, just a funny bloke. Like really make you laugh, you know. And a lot of people say, oh, he was a bully and all that. And perhaps some circumstances he might have been bullyish, but I always class a bully as someone who chooses their targets. Yeah. You know, if to find out a little bit about yourself, if you're going along in a car and someone does something wrong, before you have road rage, do you weigh up who's in that car? Even if it's a split second, or do you give it to them, whoever they are? Yeah. And I know what you mean. So you know, Lenny would fight a gang of people by himself. So Lenny would go and front 5 or 6 people on his own.